Kumasi is more like, a family type.
System.
Into if one accepts you, it's very easy for you to blow. People come from Accra for events and you are charging them. Hey, even in Accra, they are charging this. You in Kumasi, you are doing this.
Wow.
It was always a challenge. Nehame. I was like, what are they doing? Because sometimes I go to some of their pages and I'm like, what is this one doing that they think I can't do in Kumasi or
What's up, people? Time check, 5:30, and we are in the garden city of Kumasi. Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to the Wedding Podcast with yours truly, the Troy MC. And today we're in the premises of the most beautiful, most gorgeous, and of course, the ever vibrant. Someone will say the makeup guru in the whole of Ashanti region, right here in Kumasi. But even before I introduce her, we're being sponsored by Celebrity Phones right here. And then if you want anything that has to do with phones, like let's talk about gadget. If you need any gadget whatsoever, kindly link up with Celebrity Phones and you will be sorted. Back to the main business why we find ourselves here, ladies and gentlemen. I'm actually happy and it's an honor to introduce the most what how should I be? Do I say gorgeous? Do I say beautiful? And someone will
maybe
say
the
by
best?
far she might be the most expensive makeup artist in the whole of Ghana. Ladies and gentlemen, I present to you Idazzle. Hello, madam.
Hi,
How are you?
I'm fine, thank you. How are you?
I'm good, thank you. And then should I say thank you for having me or do I say thank you for coming here?
Okay, you say thank you for having me because I think I have you here now.
Okay, yeah, but I'm in your shop. So
Yes.
thank you for having me too.
Yeah.
How's business?
Oh, business is fine by God's
By
grace.
God's grace.
Everything is
I
moving.
hear you are the topmost, like makeup artist in the whole of Ghana.
Oh,
Yes, that was what my producers told me.
that's what they say.
Nah, Obi Obekase, that's what they say. Yeah, it means that's what they actually do. That's who they
Oh,
are.
by the grace of God.
How's business in Kumasi?
Oh, everything is fine. Kumasi, finally, Kumasi, I think we've accepted that makeup is part of us now.
It's
So,
part of us.
yeah,
Great.
makeup is.
Has it always been Kumasi or you were somewhere else and then you made your way to
I've
Kumasi?
always been in Kumasi. I don't think I've ever traveled outside to work or to go to school. Born, bred, I've stayed in Kumasi all my life.
Wow.
Yes.
Wow. What's the most expensive thing in Kumasi?
What's the most expensive thing? Like for a service?
Anything, just generic.
Kumasi. Kumasi, everything seems cool and
Transportation,
normal.
food.
Everything is just normal.
I hear
Unlike,
weddings in Kumasi are expensive.
if you want it expensive, certainly you will have it expensive.
Monkeys play by
I
sizes.
know, yes.
Great.
Yes.
So since you've been here the whole time, like you have been in Kumasi the whole time, right? Has makeup been, like a major thing or it started not too long ago?
Oh, I won't say not too long ago, but maybe 4, 5 years back.
Oh, okay.
Then I realized people are actually accepting that makeup is part of us now in Kumasi.
In
Elsewhere in Accra, especially, I think they started earlier, but ours,
Okay.
it took quite some time
Quite
for
some time.
people to understand that makeup is here with
That's
us.
here with us.
Yeah.
You spoke about 4 years ago. So how did it start for you?
I didn't start 4 years ago. Actually, I think it started 6 years ago.
Wow.
Yes. I've always loved makeup. Surprisingly, when I started doing makeup professionally, I don't even wear makeup again. But
Oh,
before then, you will
okay.
see me, I'll be going to a very simple event and I'll put on a full glam. I've always loved makeup. So when I was about completing uni,
Okay.
when I was in school, I used to wear makeup a lot. All the boys, everybody, they will be laughing at me. Hey, you are coming here this short distance and you've put on this makeup. So everybody was saying, why don't you go and learn it and do it for other people? Because
Okay.
you do it very well for yourself. And that time, not a lot of people were doing makeup. I think
Okay.
about 2 or 3 people in Kumasi were,
Okay.
makeup artists, and I happened to meet one of them, one of the best at that time. And she herself told me, "Why don't you come and learn and start this yourself because you are doing very well." I even wanted to book her for my makeup. She said, "No, with what you've done, you can do better. So come and learn." And actually, it started from then. I went to learning. I would say it's the best decisions I ever made.
Wow.
Yeah.
Wow. And then so it started after uni. That's what
Yes.
you're saying.
Yes.
Did you ever thought of making this a professional, like
No, no. When I started, I just wanted to learn so that in case any friend wants me to do something for it. But when I went into it about 4 weeks, I realized that things were so expensive.
okay.
Like you buy this if you want to do it original, you want to use original stuff. The things were expensive. So I'm like, hey, this thing I can't pay this amount for foundation and go and do it free for them. So I just charge something small to do for them. And then people kept coming, like they appreciated it. And I said, hey, why not? I'm a professional teacher, by the way.
Wow.
So that time I had been posted. So I was
Okay.
in school as a teacher and I was doing it by the side too.
Wow.
So when I go to school Monday to Friday, and then weekends I'll take on bridals and home service and party guests and the rest.
Wow.
So with time, I think 2 or 3 years while doing it side by side, I realized this one was taking too much of my time. I'll go to school, I'll be having calls for inquiries and the rest. So nothing many problems with school. So
Okay.
I just thought about it one day and I decided that I'm going to quit teaching and then focus
Do
full
this
time on
fully.
makeup and see how it goes. And so far, I would say it's the best decision. Sometimes I'm skeptical, but I'm glad I took it.
It's been quite a journey. Do you
Yes.
remember the first bride you made her?
Yes, I do. I'll never forget. It was a lady who owns a salon.
Okay.
Yes, she had seen me do makeup on someone. So when the bride came to her, she said, oh, do you have a makeup artist? I know someone who can do your makeup. And I remember that time I charged 300 cities, 300 cities for makeup. And it was even expensive with
Yeah, maybe
2017.
then. Yeah, that's true.
Yes. Then I got everything I needed and I did her makeup for her. I made sure, I did it like I would do it now. And people saw it and the encouragement, the referrals.
Wow.
I was blown away. Then I said, hey, wow, people really like this.
Wow.
I didn't believe in myself that much then, but it really took off very well. I would say I was very lucky with starting makeup.
Wow.
I didn't struggle too much.
Too much.
Maybe it's because I was good from the onset.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. But what was the feedback after that bride?
She was happy.
She was
She was
happy.
very happy. I've always kept true to skin. That's what I
Okay.
believe in, that makeup should
Okay.
not, be too different from how the person actually looks.
Oh.
Then I realized that's what's kept drawing people to me.
coming.
They're like, oh, when we see people's makeup, the face is whiter or lighter. Hey, by your
Okay.
makeup, dear, everything looks so blended out well. Oh, that's nice. So since I realized that that's what kept bringing people to me, I've always stayed true to that. And I think that
Well,
has
I think I'm happy about this testimony because I'm saying this because years back, when we used to come to Kumasi for events, almost every vendor was from Accra. And then
yes,
they had to
yes,
ship
yes.
all of us here, or
Everybody,
should I
yeah.
say fly all of us here. But now there are professionals here, just like yourself, who are making it work.
Yeah.
What are some of the difficulties you have to go through as a makeup artist in Kumasi?
Um, for now, those difficulties, I won't say are difficulties now, because when you're in business and you grow to a certain stage,
Okay.
you know the value you've put on yourself as a professional.
Yeah.
So some of these things don't come as difficulties. I just overlook them now, but
Okay.
before it was a struggle,
Okay.
because people did not understand that you have come in as a new makeup artist in Kumasi and you want to charge close to the makeup artists they know are good in Accra. Meanwhile, you know how much work you've put into what you are doing. That was a big challenge.
Wow.
Sometimes you will have to even convince. Look at the stuff I'm using. Look at the things. Look. Go on my page. You see. You try to convince them, but
Wow.
I think now I've grown past that
Past
because
that.
I know what I bring to the table. So
Wow.
those things are not difficulties for me again. But it was difficult, especially when people come from Accra for events and you are charging them. Hey, even in Accra, they are charging this. You in Kumasi, you are doing this. So
Well,
it was always a challenge.
and
But
how do
I
you
don't
feel
mind
when they
them.
compare you to maybe the Accra market?
That time, maybe 2 or 3 years back, Nehami, I was like, what are they doing? Because sometimes I go, not that I'm looking down on any other makeup
Yeah.
artist in Accra,
Yeah.
but I go to some of their pages. I'm like, what is this one doing that they think I can't do in Kumasi, or things like that. But
Yeah.
right now, dear, I don't care. When you call and make an inquiry, you are calling from Accra or wherever. My price is my price, because I know how much work I've put into this, and I know what I can do with your face.
Wow.
So I don't really care what you
You don't
think.
care
If
that
if you
much.
want me, those who want,
Wow.
they will pay your worth.
But what are some of the advantage? Like you situated in Kumasi, what are some of the benefits you get in Kumasi?
In Kumasi, do we even have benefits? Maybe what I would say is a small community.
Okay.
Kumasi is more like, a family
Family
type.
system.
Into if one accepts you, it's very easy for you to blow. Like
Okay.
her friend, her mom, her auntie. You go into one house, do one bride, and by the time you realize in 5 years, you've done about six people's makeup, like as
Interesting.
brides in the house. So Kumasi no is not more competitive like Accra. Accra,
Oh,
I see
okay.
a lot of good makeup artists. So if you want to, shine out there, it's
Yeah.
not easy. But Kumasi seem small, conservative. So
Okay.
it makes it, even if you are to shine, you
You
shine
shine.
earlier.
It means there's
Yeah.
no competition in
There
Kumasi.
is. There is
Do you have like a competitor?
I don't see them as competitors. Most of them are like sisters and brothers. We
Okay.
see, we chat and all
Or
that.
you guys are very like even
Yes,
the
I'm
makeup
close to.
industry here, you're
Yeah,
tight.
yeah.
Great. I think I was asking, who are the most difficult vendors you've had to work with?
Difficult?
Yeah, difficult
No,
vendors.
I don't think I would term another vendor difficult.
Hmm.
I just try to accommodate every vendor.
Everyone.
I came to do my work, I'll do it and I'll just leave. Because when it comes to being difficult, it could be the vendor or the client, and they will mess up your day. And
Yeah.
that's the last thing I want when I'm working. So I just try to be
Try.
nice and accommodating with every other vendor or client.
Good. What would be your advice for prospective brides to be, right? Because I know most of them are very, very, very inclusive when it gets to their planning of their weddings. They're inclusive. They want to do everything, and so they get stressed out. And so by the time it gets to the event, just like you said, what would be your advice to people like that?
Take a coordinator. Yes, book a coordinator. That thing, I don't even know how I can stress on it.
Yeah.
Book a coordinator. Let someone coordinate your event. On the day of the event, get someone who makes sure that everything is going as planned. Else, by the time na yeye makeup na fe na yebe ka chose kwantere ayera yenhu chance ni ti no. Just say all those things. Emma we event no nye one kasa no, it
Yeah.
stresses you out. Once I'll make up look around to me because you are opening your eyes when we have asked you to close your eyes. You are closing your eyes when you are supposed to open your eyes. So that thing, dear, I always tell my brides, pick a coordinator, book a coordinator, and make sure that the vendors you are taking are vendors who can work together. You've seen them work together and the result was beautiful. I'm not saying one vendor cannot work with another vendor, but on stress, you go into one camp, make sure you book the people that you think say they will work together
Yeah.
for your event to be as nice as you want. That one day.
Great. But how's the event industry in Kumasi like?
I think now it's okay. Yeah, it's okay, but certainly not like Accra. But it's not bad.
That's not bad.
Yeah, it's
Like
not bad.
so, like you think it will be better than it is now?
Actually, you see, said now when it comes to traditional events, traditional marriages,
Yeah.
Kumasi
Very,
DNA,
very
very
colorful and classy.
beautiful.
Yeah.
Yes, yes. So we are getting there. Maybe you see, Kumasi is more traditional,
Yeah.
more conservative, more like a family system. Bisan.
Yeah.
So there are some things we want to keep. It's just like that. Accra people are open minded.
Yeah.
Kumasi, the culture,
Amamre. Yeah.
amamre. So we always want to stick to sanyo man, but it's not bad. It's not bad at all.
So
It's not
is there
bad.
an industry in Kumasi here like that covers, the the event fraternity here, or an obia idea.
As obi a ɛyɛ n'adeɛ. As obi a ɛyɛ n'adeɛ, but obiara nso nim deɛ onim.
Obia
Yeah, like obiara belonge kakra so
Oh,
that
okay.
if obi bisa we are onim who to call to, obi bisa
okay.
we are onim who to call to. It's not bad. It's not
On a
bad.
scale of 10, how many marks would you give it?
How many marks?
On a scale of 10.
Your industry. No?
Yeah.
We still have a lot to, do and grow for. Into on a scale of 1 to 10, let's say 6.
6.
Yeah,
I think
6
that's a
or
pass
7.
mark. But what informs, the choice of makeups on individuals? Is it that Obekas may person me fair, me red into you do for them, and I said there are other things they go for?
Like I said earlier, females don't know what they want. So for me as a professional, I am always advocating for looking yourself, but in the best way ever.
Okay.
So me, I don't do Fanta face, cook body. What you give me is what I polish.
Fanta face.
Fanta face
Okay,
cook.
I get it.
So I can make you fairer if you are
it.
dark like me.
I get it.
If you are fair, I can make you more fairer or more darker.
Yeah.
What you present to me is what I'll give you. And you see your wedding pictures, your traditional marriage images, they are something that's supposed to last.
Yeah.
You should take your wedding pictures 10 years after the day and you should smile. You should not be sad about your makeup or your dress was not nice. So I always try to keep it, simple, minimal, and, more natural so that years to come, you will not be sad about it.
Wow. Is your brand the type of brand where you allow, I'm sorry to say, your apprentice to work on brides instead of yourself, or you go there yourself and work on
When it
brides?
comes to brides,
Yeah.
I don't do that unless under very serious condition. There was a time I was hospitalized 2 days before the bride's day. Then I told her, this is what has happened. Would you let me refund your money to you so that you find someone on your own, or I'll make my assistant come and work on you? And it was just few days to the event. So she said, oh, if my assistant is good as I'm saying, she wouldn't mind. But I would never send my assistant to a bridal job without informing the bride about what has happened. If you are not okay with it, I'll just refund your money. I think that's the only time I do refunds.
You do refunds?
Yes,
Wow.
else I don't do.
So it means every bride should be you. You are
Yeah,
there
yeah,
yourself
yeah,
to
yeah.
work on them.
Every bride. I
How many
work on
brides do you
every-
get to work on in this on a Saturday?
on a Saturday? Oh, it depends. It depends, but mostly 2.
2.
Yeah.
And you more than 2 that.
Oh, major more than 2. Maybe I'll come person cry. They are pleading with you, so you have to pay baby dinner share. In December, it's chaos.
In Kumasi?
Yes.
Wow.
Yes, in December it's chaotic.
Wow.
It's me start at 3 a.m. You work and work and work and work and work. You get home like 8, 9. Yeah.
I think I asked if makeup has a lifespan. So if you're working on someone at 3 a.m. or even 6 a.m., at what time do you feel that the makeup will go a bit off?
If Idazzle touches your face, nothing will happen to your
Chai.
makeup. Trust me. Nothing will happen to your makeup unless it be critical. If not, I know what I'm doing.
Wow.
And I've done this for years to have a lot of experience about, the skin types, you, the bride that I saw, how your skin looks, and how I know I can make your makeup, stand the test of time.
Wow.
Into any shade. So sometimes there are some of the brides that they want me, but the time that they want, they will not be able to have me. So they push forward, maybe like 4 a.m. I wouldn't mind. I'll do for them, and till like 8 p.m., 9 p.m., the makeup will still be nice.
Wow.
Yes.
Are you open for training? Like, do you train other people?
Yes, I do.
too?
I do training. I think I'm one of the makeup artists that I don't hide anything that I'm doing. Meaning hide bibia anymore a secret our profession. So
Okay.
I do training.
So if you have maybe graduates who want to venture into this business, what would you tell them?
They should, but not when you are not artistic. That's what I think in my own view. Say art kakra or when it's quite easy to pick up. But art in when it means you need to bring art into your life before you be able to do it. Unim straight line. How can you even draw nice brows? It's quite simple.
Wow.
You get it.
Yeah.
Art in when dear
Wow.
a bad thing. Not that it's impossible, but a bad thing.
Well, are vendors, like myself or other people entitled to discounts whenever they want to use your services?
Oh, that one day they will tell you. Most of it's quite interesting. I've built, friendship with quite a number of the vendors in Kumasi. So they are like brothers and sisters now.
Yeah.
It's free. Yeah, we can't get discount to free.
Hey.
Oh yeah, I do it. I do it for Mr. Carter, right? He's an MC.
Yeah.
Yes,
Yeah,
Bliss
yeah,
11. He's a videographer. A number of them, when they are getting married, they won't even ask for rate card. They will just, oh, Idazzle, you are doing the makeup. The date is this, and I won't even charge a penny. I feel like it's the least I can do because you want to register your business in their minds so that at any point, if someone is asking them, oh, do you know any makeup artists in Kumasi? You're the one they will go for. And ni nyinaa na yɛde boaboa yɛn ho a yɛabɛduru saa mmere. Kumasi, like I said, a family, yɛn nyinaa sort of compound house kakra bi a yɛboaboa yɛn ho.
Even before we wrap up, do you see yourself moving out of Kumasi or maybe building another branch outside Kumasi?
A lot of people, my clients, they will tell me, hey, the way you do makeup, if you're in Accra, you'll be cashing out big. The way you do, come to Accra for a day, baby. But come to Accra, no. Who will do the Kumasi people's makeup? So, I don't know. Unless marriage. Yeah, you see, when you get married to someone, you are forced to build a family. To say, be a nipanete asankar guadia, I'll have to move there. Nipanete and cry, I'll have to move there. If not, pan, say, no cramp, put meet me a dad and amanatias. Yeah, I think I would like to stay in Kumasi. We want to shine here and make Kumasi to Kumasi. It doesn't always have to be in Accra.
Oh, that's true. Kumasi is a big metropolis, so yeah.
Kumasi should be
that's
Kumasi.
true.
So all of us too, we are brightening Kumasi. Yes.
Yeah.
Well, I remember when I opened my studio, there is a client of mine, a big woman. She was so proud. She said, "You've done well. You've done well. Every day when you do my makeup, I'm always thinking, hey, girl, you've been back, but you've done what you're establishing is good. It's good." When they pass by and they see that, oh, there is something, in Kumasi. Now people don't transport MUAs from Accra anymore. So yes, so crony na ya ye ni ye. Yeah, hinene kan asante.
Oh yeah, I said Mawasante Who are some of the notable people you've touched?
Makeup. Hey, baby, where will I even start from? Baby.
Boca Crema, shout out. Okay.
Adina. Okay. Sewa mi here.
Oh, okay.
And also, this lady, what's she called? I think she's a politician. I forgot her name.
Do you keep track of the brides or people you work on? If I said give me a list of maybe brides you've worked on, would you be able to give
brides there.
There how many?
Brides there, baby, because sometimes in a weekend I'm doing like 5 or 6 brides.
Wow.
Yes. From Thursday, Friday, Saturday, Sunday. It be about 6 or 7 brides.
So in a year you're looking at working on maybe more than 500 people.
Yes. A bit me do 500. Say days near say 365. Okay, bear 300. Between 200 and 300 brides day.
We're going to wrap up. I'm going to put you on the spot. Would you ever make up a gay guy for a wedding?
Hi. What kind of question is this? Oh, will I? Not that I have anything against, gays or lesbians or anything, but I'm a Christian. That's the truth. I'm a Christian and I don't support that.
Yeah.
I don't know how I would feel if I get there and it's not a woman, but it's a man that I have to
But
be.
realistically, they are part of us. And I'll see a
Ewiase
becho.
ayɛ hu. Ewiase ayɛ hu o. I don't know. I
You
don't
don't
know.
know.
I don't
But
know.
what's your tight corner?
Yeah. When he was booking me, I knew he's gay. Or when I got there, then I found out.
Yeah, like if from the onset. Or
I
maybe
think
from the
I would
onset.
decline respectfully.
You decline
Yes.
respectfully.
Yes.
Okay.
Because I'm a Christian and I don't support.
What if it's legalized?
If it's legalized, that's fine. It still doesn't mean I don't have the moral rights. Yes.
Wow.
I think it's logic.
It's
Right?
logic, right? What will be your final word so we can wrap up?
My final words would be if you know how to do something or you have passion for something, forget what everybody would say. Take a professional training about whatever it is and make sure you pursue it with all your might, not half, or do everything you can to make sure that that dream will come true. And it will certainly come true. You will shine so bright. It will surprise you and your enemies.
Wow. Take a professional call, shine bright. And of course, when you succeed, it's going to shine bright and shame your enemies. Ladies and gentlemen, Idazzle has been my host for this beautiful episode of the Wedding Podcast. We're still in Kumasi. We're enjoying ourselves. Like we're having fun. I've had fufu. I've had quen quen. I don't
Hey,
know.
really?
I don't know which one else I'm going to have, but I'm sure I'm definitely enjoying myself in Kumasi before I touch base in Accra. So until I come your way next time, maybe just meet my makeup. I'll catch you on the flip side.